Alicia and Oscar from the latest season of Love is Blind Sweden are the most depressing couple on there. It just seems like every time we see them, it's like they've come back from a funeral of their love, if it was there in the first place. No fun, no joy, not even calm. It's just stress and tension. And it's just obvious that they're not compatible. Alicia seems to be like somebody who's like very romantic. She wants physical affection. It seems like she wants to be with her partner all the time. She wants to be her partner's best friend. She wants to live in her partner's skin. Whereas Oscar has kind of changed a lot from the pods. I feel like he definitely had a lot more energy in the pods. But outside of the pods, it seems like he's reserved a little bit. He's admittedly cold, and admittedly, he is bad at communication. Alicia keeps saying that she struggles to read him at times. She struggles to read his facial expressions. He gives her nothing. And she seems to constantly be asking him, like, what's up? Are you okay? No, you're not okay. Like, do you love me? It's coming a bit desperate on Alicia's side, I have to say. But at the same time, Oscar isn't really giving her nothing and it's giving catfish. But at the same time, it seems like he's a different person with Alicia than he is with the men, with his male friends. Like, he's very open with his male friends. But when it comes to Alicia, he's having to think about what he has to say. So I don't know whether it's like different because like with Alicia, it's a romantic relationship, whereas with the men, it's like a platonic friendship. So for me, that's when I kind of get confused. Another thing that I get confused about is basically we see a situation with Alicia and Tom. I'll make a separate video about that, but Alicia and Tim, not Alicia and Tom, but Alicia and Tim at that engagement party. Whew, the chemistry between them. Oh, it's giving messy erotica. So basically, at the engagement party, Alicia and Tim meet, and it's a very intimate meet. He's comforting her. She's crying. She's very emotional that the relationship with Oscar is not working out. He's like, comforting her. He's rubbing her hands. He's basically declaring his love for her. He kisses her on her forehead. Like I said, it's very intimate, like borderline cheating, I gotta say. It's giving a body. Would you consider that cheating? I feel like it's giving that, to be honest. But she tells Oscar about it. He seems very unfazed, which again, I feel like it's very weird. And she doesn't sugarcoat anything. Like, she tells him the real what happened. And, at the end of the latest batch of episodes, it's very up in the air whether their engagement is still happening. She's moved out and now she's being very cold with him. She's now returning that energy. And now, because Alicia is being cold with him, and now he's suddenly putting all this effort into the relationship. He's, being affectionate over the phone. And in the next batch of episodes trailer, he's like, almost like fighting for her back and basically saying, I want you in my life, blah, 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 blah. But it's like when she wanted this effort, where were you, Oscar? Now you want to put in the effort. So again, I'm confused. About the change in behavior. Ultimately, I don't think that they're a match. Other couples have basically advised them that they need to compromise on their like energy frequency levels. But I'm not sure on that. I just feel like the way that Oscar is behaving, it's not even like he's just like a boring guy, calm guy. Like, he's just always tense and it just seems like he's so depressed. So I'm not surprised why Alicia's always questioning him, because he just looks depressed this whole time. I'm not against having a boring husband that wants to do his own thing personally, but him looking so depressed would definitely throw me off. Has Alicia been a bit much at times? Yes. But at the same time, like, it's very clear, I don't know. I don't think the interest is really there from Oscar. Because if he really liked Alicia like that, he could probably manage her annoyingness. But yeah, ultimately, I don't think it's going to work. Like, and especially, yeah, after Alicia had that moment with Tim as well. And she's a lover girl. And she had that moment with Tim. And she's probably been fantasizing about Tim. And she got that moment with Tim because it was giving, like I said, it was giving a erotica book. So, Oscar, I think it's over for you, Horn. I think it's over for you. He wants to beg and plead for Alicia back, but I think it's over for you, Horn. But I got to hear from you guys. Is anyone rooting for them to get back together? Is anyone shipping Alicia with Tim? I got to hear from you guys.